Good.
Are you in it? Are you on it? Okay.
Good.
Well, here, I can't believe it. I'm here at NEFW with the Birdman. I mean, this is unbelievable. I mean, I've had a lot of guys that I've met in my years as an independent wrestling fan, but this is KoKo Beware, the Birdman, WWE Hall of Famer. And KoKo, let me ask you just a couple of quick questions. You know, a little short interview here, if you got a minute, sir.
Sure.
First of all, we're excited about your upcoming match here in a little while, and people will be seeing this afterwards, and hopefully it'll come out good.
Yeah.
How long you been in the wrestling business, first of all?
Well, you know, I started in 1978, and man, I was some friends of mine got me started, and I've been in the business ever since. I finally got a break in Memphis, Tennessee, under Jerry the King
Jerry
Lawler.
Lawler.
Can you believe that?
Jerry Lawler in Memphis.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Bill Dundee and Jerry
Bill
Lawler
Dundee, Jerry Lawler, but,
and Austin Idol and all those guys down there.
That was way before Austin Idol time. I was there.
He was later.
He was later. He came on later, but he's a good soldier too. He's my best friend too.
Now, do you happen to remember what your first match was in WWF, or one of your first matches, or?
You know what? I really can't remember I don't know. I guess one of my first matches, it was in, Baltimore, Maryland. And I can't remember where. I know one thing, I can remember when I first brought Frankie out.
Ah, Frankie, yeah.
I had a chain around his little leg and everything, and we just got him in from Brazil, and I was scared to death because I didn't know how to train a bird until I had talked to some bird trainers, experts. And so what happened, that was the last time when I brought the chain out. I said, I don't want a chain around his leg. I want Frankie to be free. All of my birds out there is going to be free. They're flying all around the
building, the Baltimore Arena.
The Baltimore Arena, you know, the Boston Garden, the Madison Square Garden, the FedEx Forum in Memphis, Tennessee. I mean, golly, can you believe it? That's what I wanted. That's why all my fans, when they chat, they feeling free. They're not chained up like, you know, I didn't want to be chained up.
It's amazing to hear that. Well, a couple other quick things here because your time's valuable and you have this huge bout you're getting ready for later with a couple of dastardly,
I know.
Real dastardly guys. That guy, Congo, let me tell you, he's a dangerous man. But let me ask you, I've always wanted to know, I always ask everybody the same question. What was obviously, you know, your biggest thrill in WWF was probably being inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yes.
Which is an amazing thing. Do you have one match that stands out in your WWF career? Because I know you teamed with Owen Hart at times, and of course, God rest his soul, Owen was an amazing guy. But do you have any one match or one feud that really stands out?
Well, there's two matches that I really remember all the time. And people ask me what of them are some of my best matches. I said, the two greatest matches that I thought that I had with the crowd was just, I hope, oh well, that's where it is. That's where it is. No, the crowd, I mean, the people just ask me, you know, and I tell them, I say, you know, there's a match at WrestleMania 3.
That was the Andre Hogan WrestleMania.
93,000 people.
Detroit, Michigan.
Don't you know we still hold the record, the indoor sports record today? I'm talking about we still hold that record.
And you had, if I remember right, now I was just a kid, but I wasn't a kid. Let's not lie about it. I was about 25, 26, you know. I'm not as old as I look, but I feel worse.
You look young to me, brother.
But KoKo, I remember that WrestleMania, everybody came down a long aisle on this motorized ring. It looked like it was this cart. It was like a wrestling ring.
Yes.
Everybody come down. Now, who did you, in my mind, you know, because senility, who did you wrestle in WrestleMania?
You know what? I went against that big natural Butch Reed.
Oh, the Butch Reed. Yeah, the natural Butch Reed.
Yes. And of course, thanks for Slick. He won the match. But that's okay. I got paid.
Well, Slick was really. Well, you know, time's running short. You had a wonderful career, and we're so happy you're in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Let me tell you one more guy, though.
Who's he? Oh, that's right. You had one other one. I'm my mistake, sir.
Madison Square Garden. I went against KoKo, Ware, went against Tito Santana.
Oh, one of my favorites, Arriba.
Yes, I'm talking about we had a good guys match, but it ended up where KoKo Ware would turn out to be the bad guy for
Oh, I can't believe that.
I know, I couldn't believe it either.
I can't believe that from the Birdman.
Can you imagine what the people?
But that must have been a thrill. He's one, in my opinion, he is a legend.
I love it, Tito.
And he's still on the independent circuit. He's doing a great job.
Hello, Tito. Hello, brother. You are my best friend, brother. God bless you.
Now, the last thing, and again, thanks for a few minutes with me here, the Great Ghost interview. Last thing, you know, you've seen a lot of independent wrestling out here tonight, and of course in your travels, you still work the independent scene. If a guy came up to you after the show or in the locker room and they said, what is one piece of advice that you would give a young up-and-coming independent guy, what would your one piece of advice be on somebody that wants to make it eventually to WWE, let's say, or make it in the business?
Is first of all, you got to have God in your life.
Can't argue there.
You got to have God in your life to make your whole life successful. So I'm all choked up on that one.
That's okay, because I'm with you there.
But the thing about it, and you got to work hard for what you want. To get the respect, you got to have the respect. And who knows? Like KoKo Ware, my size, I didn't know I came from a little small town, Union City, Tennessee. Barely on the map. But I went all the way to New York City, Chicago, Boston, New Zealand, Australia, Hong Kong, Japan, Turkey, Hawaii, you name them all.
Unbelievable. Wow.
That's why I wanted it so bad. And I prayed and I prayed. And you know what? And God made a way for me to fulfill my blessing. Now it's a bonus blessing what I'm doing now, because He already filled me for my wishes want to be a wrestler.
Right.
Now when I come out here now, it's a bonus blessing. Don't forget it, a bonus blessing, because He already blessed me. And I'm so happy to see my fans again, because how did I know? I didn't think I ever going to see you again.
Well,
and you out there again in my life.
We always love it, KoKo, and we're so glad. And I think I can wrap this up by simply saying, speaking to a legend like KoKo Ware, it feels just, what's that song? It feels
so good. It feels just like
a pile driver. Once more, a pile driver. Thank you, sir, very much.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll speak to you soon for NEFW.com. NEFWofficial.com. Don't miss it. Thank you.